All right, we're gonna try a little tutorial here. So if you've ever wondered, these are cans that we're doing. So you can see there's 3 here. I did these little minis because you can see that we don't have a ton of space in here. We did away with the vanity over the countertop there, and we're just basically gonna have these nice lights with a round or maybe an arched style mirror with our countertop there. So what I want to do today is just kind of go over how we fish these wires. This is obviously going to be much easier over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run over here. We're going to show you. We've got cheated. We already got the holes in, and we did fish one rod all the way through, and we're already on this side. So if I were to tug on that, you would see this move over here. So what I want to do right now is just do a quick little video and show you how we fish the wires through. Move this over, sorry John. This set up here. Just rotate this. All right. So we have our fish rods. These just screw in to each other right here. So I can undo these, and I can make these as long as I need to. This particular kit I got from Harbor Freight. This is one of the best buys you can buy from there. That's gonna actually pay off quite a bit because I've used this thing so many times. So what we're gonna do is we've already got our wire from here to here. That's our jumper. And so we're going from the front, moving kind of a clockwise direction. There is a firewall here. We didn't really know that until we went to fish the wire, but we got it through either way. So the wall is a lot narrower over here, or not narrow, just we don't have a lot of working room on that side. We have a little bit more here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the rod and I'm going to place it on this side, and then that allows me to have more range of motion and move it over to the side of me. And because I know the trusses are running this way, it helps me understand where I'm going to be able to run the least path, the path of least resistance, sorry. And so we're just going to run this down. What I like to do is try to keep my right hand, or whichever hand is guiding, and as I'm feeding, I'm going to turn my wrist down with my thumb, and that's going to keep this on the ceiling as we traverse, so that we don't, if we hit anything or if we have insulation, it's going to stay close to where we know it's going to be. So we're going to feed that down. We're going to kind of bow it. It's kind of in the air hitting the ceiling. So once we can, without damaging the wall, we're just going to run it over here, and I can hear it. So once we get quite a bit up here, we can leave this hanging here. And we'll leave that ladder in place, and we'll take this one over here. We're just going to go up, and we're lucky here because there's no insulation. But we're going to reach around here. It looks like, so I have it, but I need another one. So give me 1 second. So, just so you see, this is the kit. And you can see, I've just collected them. This is beat up, but she works really well. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come onto this side. Since we are short one, we're gonna feed it through, and we're just gonna tie this on the end. And then we'll go back over, grab our fish rod, and we'll pull it down. So now you can see we have the end here. So now we take our wire, our Aurora Romex, in this case it's 14.2. Our kitchen was wired to 12. So what I like to do is just take this out. I don't like all these curlies. So what I'll do is I'll just straighten it out, just rotate it. securing the wire in the attic. And then you're going to take your tape, have a nice little seat because you're going to be in for a second. Now, if this was a little bit more of a complex, we had a lot of debris, or we're passing through a spot where we might get pinched, we would want to do a much more extensive process of securing this wire to this, okay? But since we know it's not that difficult, we're going to wrap around the wire once, and that's going to kind of grab the wire, and then I'm going to secure that to our fish tape. So what you'll notice is you've got two ends. You've got the end down here, and you've got an end up here that's going to stick it, and it possibly could catch. So what we want to do is just kind of go up, wrap that around, make sure it's flat, so that if it does pass over anything, it'll be fine. So then I'm going to run down the body, and then I'm going to wrap and catch this base here, just in case we do need to pull back. It's going to be flat. So then we're good to go there. So I'm going to let this hang. And sometimes you see that right there. There's a little bit of weight. So what we might do is just wiggle it, get it up there, and you could just go like that, and it's kind of going down the wall there. You can give yourself a little pinch here, just so that it hooks onto the ceiling. And we're just going to come over to this end, and we can gently pull this wire down now. See how strong that hook is? And you can just give it a little tug there, and we've got it. So we'll pass this down under the ladder there, and there's your run. So we only need a little bit, but I like to leave a little slack just in case down the road, if anything ever changes, we can always, adjust and make a movement for this can. So say that we do a walk with our client and they don't like the position of where the can is and they want to adjust it. If we leave ourselves some wiring, so for example, we could go theoretically, this is probably 20 inches, 2 feet or so, we could realistically move this thing anywhere we want within this diameter. I mean, given that we could save a few inches here to work with, okay? So, hopefully that solves a little bit of the mystery surrounding running can lights in the ceiling. And that right there is how it's done. Hope you liked it. Get it.